Time to discuss circulatory system or vascular system. Here we can find that closed type circulatory system is found. Means hemocoel is absent and capillaries are present. Second point. Heart you can see 3 chamber. Three chambered means 2 auricles plus 1 ventricle. 2 auricles plus 1 ventricle. Auricles are thin walled and ventricle is thick walled. Auricles receive the blood, ventricle pump the blood. So, heart is the blood pumping organ. One supporting system is present here, and that is hepatic portal system and renal portal system, just for jerk-free supply to the vital organs. Portal system, hepatic and renal both are present. Hepatic means the blood supply occurs between gut and liver. Gut and liver. And the renal portal system, the blood supply is between dorsal aorta and kidney. So circulation is closed type. Heart is 3 chambered, 2 auricle plus 1 ventricle, and 2 different types of portal systems. You can have hepatic and renal. Hepatic means between gut and liver, and renal means dorsal aorta and kidney. The target organ is liver, so hepatic. The target organ is kidney, so renal. This is how it is named. So an accessory part of circulatory system for jerk-free and a smooth supply of blood to the interior most organs, that is vital organs. Now what about excretory system? Now we can have excretory system. Excretion means removal of nitrogenous as well as non-nitrogenous waste products, means metabolic waste products. These should not be stored in our body or the animal body. These need to be released time to time, that is periodically, because these are harmful products. So, the excretory system includes mesonephric kidneys. Mesonephric kidneys. According to Francis Baffer, he was a great scientist, the vertebrates' kidneys are grouped into 4 categories. Basis: evolution. Archinephric, pronephric, mesonephric, metanephric. Archi, pro, meso, meta. So, mesonephric kidneys are found in adults. And in larval forms, pronephric kidneys, larval forms or larvae. But so far as nature of excretion is concerned, you can see some are ureotelic, means urea excreting, NH2CO NH2, and this is 1 lakh times less toxic than ammonia. Example, you can see ureotelic amphibians. Example, rana, that is frog, and bufo, that is toad. Some may be a monotelic. means ammonia excreting, NH3, the most toxic metabolic waste. An example you can see, tailed amphibians. Those amphibians which have tail. Frog has no tail, tailless. Their larvae may have tails and have tails. Tailed amphibians, example salamander, that is salamander. And larval forms. Larval forms, for example, tadpoles of frog. Tadpoles of frog. That is the larval forms. Now we move on to the another system, and that is sensory system. Sensory system. Sensory system includes sensory organs. Eyes are photoreceptor organs. This is for visual stimuli. For example, in frogs, 2 eyes are there with 3 eyelids, upper eyelid, lower eyelid and nictitating membrane, that is plica seminiferis, 3 eyelids. And frogs don't have cones for colored vision. In bright light they cannot see. Then ear. A statoacoustic organ, not phonoreceptor organs. Better to write statoacoustic organ. Means stato means the ears are first meant for balancing the body, to balance the body, equilibrium. And acoustic means to hear the sounds, to hear the sound waves. So statoacoustic organ. Generally, ear is divisible into 3 parts: external, middle and internal. Here no external ear like we have, right? And tympanum, that is the eardrum, is the outermost part. Next point. Next point. Nervous system or neural system. Nervous system or neural system. The nervous system is divisible into 3 parts: central, autonomic and peripheral. Actually central and peripheral कर सकते हैं, सीधा नहीं, central and peripheral. Means here we can write a short form CNS and here we can write PNS. CNS and PNS. CNS, brain and spinal cord. Brain and spinal cord. Brain is further divisible into 3 parts: forebrain, midbrain, hindbrain. For example, frog, you can see forebrain includes olfactory lobes, cerebrum, but cerebrum or cerebral hemisphere lacks corpus callosum as we have in mammals. Midbrain, corpora bigemina. Hindbrain, cerebellum and medulla oblongata, pons absent. So, in midbrain only corpora bigemina, and in hindbrain no pons. Then spinal cord. Actually, this is the posterior projection of hindbrain, medulla, and that moves back down through foramen magnum. So, brain and spinal cord unite together to form CNS. And PNS. PNS include cranial nerves and spinal nerves. Cranial nerves 10 pair, that is 20. And spinal nerves also 10 pair, that is 20. Right? So this is considered generally for amphibians. In Ranitagina it may be little short. Nervous system. Next point. Endocrine system. Endocrine system. We know that there are two major or integrated communication system in our body. First one, nervous system, that includes nerve cells or neurons for faster stimulus response relationship, faster action. But another one is endocrine system, in which ductless glands are included. Their secretions are called hormones and they are released in open bloodstream. The secretions are released in a small amount and they may be proteinaceous or steroidal, and they can reach the target organs and then they act upon the same. So they are released in open bloodstream, no ducts are there. But they are slower in action. And for example, the most dominating gland you can see is pituitary gland. No, this is hypothalamus. Hypothalamus. Hypothalamus, the supramaster endocrine gland, that regulates the function of hypophysis, that is pituitary. And this is called master endocrine gland. Small in size but highly active, secretes a number of hormones like growth hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone, adrenocorticotropic hormone. So it controls or regulates different life processes and other endocrine glands also. Now you can see this pituitary is capable of controlling, regulating, stimulating, coordinating the functions. You can write thyroid gland. This is the largest gland in size. Then adrenal glands. Adrenal glands. Thyroid glands are present in neck region, secretes thyroxine. Then adrenal glands present on the kidneys, also called suprarenal glands for emergency function. That is for sugar, salt, stress and sex. Adrenal glands. Two parts are there, cortex and medulla. Next one, you can write thymus gland. Secretes thymosin related to immunity. Then pineal glands. Pineal glands, epiphysis. It secretes melatonin, not melanin. Melanin is a pigment. That's why we are black in color. due to melanin pigment present in the skin. Melatonin is a hormone, proteinaceous hormone. That is for circadian rhythm. 24 hours body activity. Sleep wake-up cycle. Circadian rhythm, biological clock. Then, after pineal glands, you can see parathyroid, thyroid, several smaller glands are also there, and then gonads. Gonads means testes and ovary. Apart from gametogenesis, these secrete hormones, right? There are certain parts, body parts, which also release or secrete hormones. For example, heart also releases a hormone, ANF. Kidneys, renin, erythropoietin. Then GIT, gastrointestinal tract. For example, secretin. So these are the hormones. And the hormones are non-nutrient chemicals. They act like chemical messengers and they are secreted in open bullet stream and they act upon target organs. They after the action they get diminished in liver. But as they are non-nutrient chemicals, so they are not disintegrated in between. After that, another point, and that is reproductive system. Reproductive system, it includes gonads, the principal sex organs like testes and ovary, and some ducts, some glands, some openings, apertures. So you can see unisexual or dioecious, means sexes are separate. Sexual dimorphism is seen. For example, in frogs, males have copulatory pads in the first finger of forelimb, just to ride over the females for pseudocopulation, just to encourage ovulation. So no copulatory organ is had by male, so no internal fertilization. Fertilization is external. There are certain exceptional cases, European salamander, that shows internal fertilization, but as per NCERT, fertilization is external. They are mostly oviparous, egg-laying. For example, a female frog can lay 2,500 to 3,000 unfertilized eggs at a time in a jelly-like mass that is called spawn. A spawn. 2,500 to 3,000 ova, unfertilized eggs in a jelly-like mass, not allowing the scattering, so that they cannot scatter, so that they cannot be attacked by predators. So this is what we call a spawn, that is group of or mass of eggs laid by female. The number is estimated to be 2,500 to 3,000 at a time in fresh water, not on land. And now the function is handed over to males just to take care of. Here males come and fertilize, so fertilization is external. And that is in fresh water, river or pond. As you know, no marine water form is there, so far as amphibia is concerned. And the process of development, you can see, the process of development is indirect. That means it has larva. So eggs are laid in freshwater body by the female in huge number, 2,500 to 3,000 That is what we call mass of eggs, group of eggs spawn, supported with jelly-like mass to avoid the attack of predators and to avoid scattering or dispersal. Now eggs are fertilized by males, and now they are fertilized eggs. These fertilized eggs further develop into larvae, and then larvae into adults. So due to the presence of larvae, the development is indirect. If adults are developing from eggs, then direct development. If larvae are present, then indirect. And for example, we can write, you can see the names of the larvae, the development is indirect. If adults are developing from eggs, then direct development. If larvae are present, then indirect. And for example, we can write, you can see the names of the larvae. Tadpole larva of frog. Then axolotl larva of ambystoma. Now one more special condition you can study. In ambystoma, this is the larva, axolotl. This larva can develop reproductive organs, sex organs, functional reproductive organs or sex organs. So the development of reproductive organs in larva is called pedogenesis. And the retention of larval characters in adults is called neoting. So this is a special condition you can note down. Ambystoma is a salamander. The adult has retained the larval characters. So the condition is called neoting, and the larva has developed reproductive organs or sex organs, and that has the capability to produce. So this condition is called pedogenesis. So these are some special events can be seen in the life cycle of amphibian. Now some great examples you must note down. Rana, that is Rana tigrina, frog, the most common species. And another one you can write, Hyla. Hyla is a tree frog that has the capacity to fly or jump in air, tree frog. Hyla, it may be poisonous. Hyla versicolor is a poisonous frog. Golden dart is also a poisonous frog. It is believed that if golden dart throws its saliva in the air, 200 persons can die at the same time. So some frogs are poisonous also. Another one you can see, this Rana, Hyla and Bufo, toad, little different. Rana lays eggs in mass, toad lays eggs in a line. So Bufo, toad. All of these are limbless amphibians. Their adults don't have limbs. In larval forms you can see, but there are certain limbed amphibians. Limbed amphibians? ठीक बोला हमने? No. Rana, frog, Hyla, tree frog, Bufo, toad, they are tailless amphibians. tailless. They don't have tails in adult forms. And there are certain adult forms which may have tail. They are tailed amphibians, Amphibia, Salamandra. And in NCERT book you can see salamander or salamandra. It's just like a reptile. It has long tail, appearing like a reptile. So you can see the diagram there given in the NCERT textbook. Amphibia, salamander, that is a tailed amphibian. Adults have tail. Here, adults don't have tail. Rana, Hyla. And there are certain amphibians like Ichthyophis, Ureotyphus. These are limbless amphibians. They don't have limbs, limbless amphibian. But they do show Ichthyophis and Ureotyphus. In your book only this much example is there. Ichthyophis, limbless amphibian. Their adults have no limbs. And they just show parental care. How? You can see. The body is like this. They show coilings in this form. This is the anterior part, this is the tail part. But limbs are absent, and in between this coil, body coil, now they keep eggs. This shows parental care in amphibians. Although limbless, but great parental care is seen here. So boys and girls, I hope that you will find it much beneficial. You go through the text of the book, try to collect the key points. Now we are capable of answering some big questions, subjective as well as objective. Subjective for your board exam and objective for your NEET exam. And I am always with you. I can always guide you, bless you with grand success coming in near future. Okay, so try to like, share and subscribe my channel. Good luck. God bless you.